Alright, here we have the tools we need to install our furniture mount. We have a cordless drill, an 1/8 inch bit. This is a 5/16 inch driver, a couple screwdrivers, flat and Phillips, a pencil for marking, and a tape measure. Alright, here we have our furniture mount, the SLELCDR. Visa plate, that cover, the base, this is our rivet plate, instructions. Some hardware, spacer. Alright, now we're going to install our base for the furniture mount onto wood top furniture. We want to find a distance out from the wall to the center of our pivot point that's going to allow enough room for this screen that's 32 inches long to actually pivot. So you want to have an idea of the distance out from the wall that you're going to need, and then to the center, which is here on the base. So in this instance, we're going to go 12 inches out to the center, and we're going to be in 12 inches from the edge of the furniture. And then I'm going to mark my holes. Alright, now we're going to drill pilot holes. We're not going to go all the way through the furniture. In this case, we're doing tapping screws, so we're only going to go about 1 inch into the furniture in our marked hole locations. This is an 1/8 inch drill bit. Okay, here we're going to attach the base to the furniture with the tapping screws. We've got a 5/16 inch driver in our drill. You want to be careful not to strip out the hole. Alright, next we're going to attach our rivet plate to the top Visa assembly. There are 6 holes here. We're going to use 4 of them to attach and leave the 2 back holes open. So this is going to go with the 2 narrower front holes in the front. We're going to use 4 of the 6 provided flathead screws. Start with that screw in the front hole. Get our 4 screws started here. Loose. And then tighten them. These 2 outside screws are not countersunk. It's okay because it's going to clear the swivel. And then the 2 inside screws should be flush. And your 2 holes are going to be for the back cover. Okay, next we're going to attach the top plate assembly that we put together to the back of our 200mm pattern. This has 6mm attaching points 200 millimeters apart. We're going to not want to go over the top of the screen, but we also want to have a gap between the the plate on the bottom of the screen. So we're going to find an appropriate set of holes here. Use a 6mm screw and a washer. You want to make sure you check with the monitor manufacturer to make sure you're using the right size and length of screw. Put the top ones in loose to start. I've got the screen on the top of a piece of styrofoam to keep from scratching the front of it. This particular Samsung screen is nice because it has power outlet and your coax is outside the back of the where we're attaching. Alright, next we're going to put the back cover on. We're going to put our screen upright. There's a little plastic edge protector that goes onto the lid. And this helps to prevent the plates from banging together and making noise. I'm going to flip this back down. Now we're going to take those two screws that we held out before, put them in the last two holes. And this back cover prevents access to those screws that are attaching to the back of the screen and provide really good security for trying to get at the monitor attaching screws. Alright, now we're going to take the top assembly with the monitor attached and latch it onto the base. We're going to line up the center and then push back until it clicks.